Learn to Gua Sha with me as a Chinese medicine doctor. The first thing we want to do is heat up our Gua Sha tool. I'm going to put it in a hot cup of water and leave it in there while I open up my lymphs. So the first thing I want to do is open up the lymph nodes in the armpit area. So I'm going to massage each side for about 5 times. And then now I'm going to open up the lymphs around my collarbone. So going up and stroking with my fingers wide, all the way up, below and above the collarbone, 5 times each side. And then now down the SEM, the neck. We have so many lymph nodes embedded in the SEM, underneath your chin, underneath your ears. And so now we're gonna open that up. I love to drag my finger from underneath the ears, all the way underneath the chin. Now that the lymphs are open, we're ready to use the Gua Sha tool to open up acupressure points. So I'm gonna use the Moonbow Gua Sha tool. I'm gonna use this pointy edge on the Gua Sha tool to use to activate acupressure points on the face. The first point we're going to activate is called bladder 2. It's on the inner side of the eyebrow. And each point on the face that I'm going to show you runs bilaterally, so you can do it on both sides. And so for each point, I would massage for about 5 to 10 seconds. Over to the other side now. The second point is called large intestine 20, right by the nasolabial groove on the nose. This is a point that's also so amazing for congestion. I love it. Whenever I'm congested, I get right in there. And it's so amazing to do with the Gua Sha tool with more precision. The next point I love to activate with the Gua Sha tool is acupressure point stomach 7, right below the cheekbone. There's a little depression there. And again, activating both sides for 5 to 10 seconds. Next is stomach 6, which is right where the masseter is. So clench your jaw, find that muscle that protrudes, and get that Gua Sha tool right inside. The most amazing part about this Gua Sha tool, there's a little indent for your finger to rest in, so it's so easy to hold. And the last point, right underneath the earlobes. This point is so amazing, and it's so for so many people. It's where the lymphs are, but it's also where the point Sanjiao 17 is, which is so amazing to open up all the lymphs in our body and to help drain everything that is stagnant or stuck in the face, causing puffiness, causing that dullness in our skin. All right, now that we have all the acupressure points open, we're gonna start to Gua Sha now. I'm gonna start by putting some oil on my face and down my neck. Then using the Gua Sha tool. So I love using this round end, this concave end to first Gua Sha my face. So we're gonna start with the jaw, going all the way up about 5 times, and we're gonna do that on both sides. And make sure to do it gently. So the important thing about Gua Sha is that you don't have to Gua Sha hard. You're gonna get the benefits by going gently, and it's actually better for the face. Our goal here is to improve the blood and qi circulation to the face, to keep you looking young, to help with wrinkle prevention, to help with collagen build, and all the good stuff. Next, we're gonna go from large intestine 20, which is an acupressure point we activated, all the way up the cheek. And again, doing this about 5 times on each side. Next, we're gonna go on the forehead. I love holding my forehead up and stroking each stroke up on each spot about 3 to 4 times. And then I'm gonna go across the forehead, again going gently, making sure that I go also in between the eyebrows here to get the 11 lines, but also to activate a point called yin tang, which is amazing for calming the nervous system. And now I'm gonna flip this tool around. I'm gonna use the rounder edge over here to use on my smile lines to make sure that I break up the intensity of the smile lines. Again, about 5 times on each side. And lastly, and my favorite part, is using the serrated edge. So I'm holding it with my thumb over here, using the serrated edge along my SEM muscle. So the serrated edge is so amazing to really get deep into those lymphs that are deep within the SEM, going down about 5 to 6 times. Honestly, it feels so good down the neck and across the shoulder, along the traps. Oh my gosh, this is so yummy. I'm gonna do it on the other side as well. Now you're all set. This is the Gua Sha routine.